Hey mama, let's talk about what goes on at night. I am talking about your evening routine. What are you doing in the evening before you go to bed? This is so important because it really sets up how you're going to sleep and also how your next day is going to go. I talk a lot about morning routines. I'm a big believer in having a routine for your morning. I'm also a big believer of having a routine for your evening. I like routines. They help you to be productive. They help you to be the woman that you want to be. Give you tools and tricks and hacks and a schedule and checkpoints to make sure that you are doing the things that you need and want to do in life. So I want to share with you my before bed checklist. It's a long one. I wrote it down. That handwriting is awful and sloppy and you can't actually read it. But if you go to the blog, you can download this. I've got it in the Rose Gold Mine. If you don't know about the Rose Gold Mine, all you do is sign up for the email list, and I'll send you awesome stories about what's going on in my life, as well as tips, tricks, and hacks on how to be the woman you want to be. And you get access to the Rose Gold Mine, which includes all of my free downloads and printables. There are a ton of tools on there for you. Honestly, check it out. Like there's planner tools and budgeting tools, cocktail recipes, and time management and productivity, goal setting, tons of ideas on self-care, worksheets to help you exercise and eat right. Just go ahead and check it out, especially before you pay for anything like that, because again, it's free. The Rose Gold Mine at rosegoldmama.com. So I'm going to share with you my bedtime checklist. These are all the things that I try to do and for the most part get done before I go to bed. I think that these are things that everyone should be doing before they go to bed. And so let's just see what you think. The first is to wash your face and brush your teeth. Hygiene is extremely important. Wash your face and brush your teeth. It's really important, and sometimes I feel like I just don't have the time. So one of the things that have worked for me, and I know some people are out there gonna be like, "Ooh, she nasty," but just being honest, is to use those face wipes. I keep some in my nightstand. So if I forget to wash my face, or I'm just too tired and I don't want to go to the bathroom and like go through the whole process of turning on the faucet and putting soap in my hand, and I don't know, sometimes it just feels like too much. I keep those face wipes by my bed and I can use those to wipe my face off. So get some disposable face wipes and keep them in your bedstand to make sure that you are always washing your face, and make sure that you do brush your teeth at some point after dinner and before you go to bed. The next one, and I am the worst at this, but it's something that everyone should be doing, is flossing. So try and floss. Again, keep floss by your nightstand, because if you can't do it, you don't make it to the bedroom for whatever, or sorry, to the bathroom for whatever reason, just have it by your nightstand and you can floss there. I know some people are going to be like, gross, flossing in bed, but hey, you got to work it in where you can. Moisturize. This is one that I do regularly. Make sure that you moisturize. Moisturize your hands, moisturize your body, moisturize your face. Again, if you can't make it to the bathroom, keep some moisturizer at your bedstand. It's no problem with having two. Have one in the bathroom, have one at the bedstand, have one in your purse. I mean, like, moisture is awesome. And when you're walking around dry, like, you just don't feel good. So be sure to moisturize every evening. The next is to put my phone on airplane mode. I have a work phone, which does stay on because it needs to, because that is the nature of my job. But then I have a personal phone as well, and my personal phone goes into airplane mode at night. That way, all the random text messages that still come from my friends who like to party all night long, don't wake me up. So try and put your phone in airplane mode. Or there's actually a setting if you have an iPhone. I'm not sure about other phones because I only have an iPhone, but there's a setting called Do Not Disturb on your iPhone, which will actually stop notifications from coming through for designated hours. So you could set it from like 11 to 6 or 10 to 5 or whatever your sleep time is, and it will stop the notifications from coming through. That is the Do Not Disturb setting on an iPhone. So either put it in airplane mode or put your phone on to Do Not Disturb, so that it's not bothering you throughout the night. The next one is to set an alarm. Set your alarm before you go to bed. Now, I have a young son, so sometimes it's like I don't even need an alarm because I've got a living alarm. But I actually try to make sure that I wake up before him, and an alarm is helpful. The trick here, or the key that I would give you, is to not use your phone as an alarm. When you use your phone as an alarm, it is way too tempting to dive right into social media or emails or just get distracted in the morning before you even get out of bed. Break out the old-fashioned alarm clock and use that for your alarm. The next one is to lay out your clothes. Pick out your outfit the day before. Pick out your outfit for work, and if you're going to the gym, pick out your gym outfit and set them out. Do the same thing with your kids' clothes. Lay everybody's clothes out the night before. It makes the morning a whole lot easier. If you are fashionista or just indecisive and are like, well, I don't know how I'm going to feel and I don't know what I'm going to wear, that's fine. Lay out 2 outfits so you have some choice for yourself. But that way you're not going through your closet trying to figure out what you're going to piece and pair together the next day. So up to 2 outfits, but no more than that the night before, so that you don't have to worry about it the next morning. The next one, which is very important to me, and I do regularly, is to prep the coffee machine. I have an Automate coffee machine, so I can set it to start to brew at whatever time. So I put the water and the grounds in, and I set it for 4:30. And then when I'm up, which is usually around 4:45, 5:15, the coffee is there. You know, I get them out of the bedroom and into that sweet, sweet aroma of brewing coffee, and it makes the day so much better. It's an amazing way to start the day. But set your coffee up before. And if you don't have a coffee machine with a timer on it like mine, that's okay. Put the grounds and the water into the machine, and then all you have to do is push a button when you wake up. Simple. If you're not a coffee drinker, if you're a tea drinker, then just get the kettle on the stove with water in it. So in the morning, all you have to do is turn it on. But prep whatever your morning beverage is ahead of time. It's a little extra incentive to kind of get you out of bed. And for me, I honestly always feel better going to sleep knowing my coffee will be there in the morning waiting for me. The next one is to stretch. Stretching is a really important part of my before bedtime list, a very important part of my evening routine. After a long day, especially because I sit at a desk, if you can't even tell I'm like already stretched, I gotta remind myself. Stretch, like after sitting down, I don't know, all the gravity in the day and the weight of the day, it comes onto your body. Just take a moment to like stretch before you go to bed. You can do this in your bed, right? I'm not talking about 90 minutes of hatha, not hatha is the easy yoga, of Bikram. Yeah, 90 minutes of Bikram yoga. I am talking about an easy stretch that just helps you to release the stress of the day and kind of wind your body down. You can stretch in bed. Just lay there and move your body around a little. Make sure you feel that good stretch. The next one I want to share with you as far as checklists for bedtime and evening routines is to journal. Journaling is really important. So take some time every evening just to write down a few thoughts. My favorite thoughts to write down are gratitude thoughts. Every evening I write down, or at the very least, let's be honest, sometimes just say out loud, 3 things that I'm grateful for from that day, ideally. It's sometimes hard, I'm not gonna lie. Some days I'm like, oh, what am I grateful for? Just like nonstop. But at the end of the day, there is always something that I'm grateful for. And it really has changed my life and my perspective. In fact, throughout the day, I'm looking for things to be grateful for. So when the end of the day comes, I'm very easily able to write down those 3 things. Gratitude is amazing. It heals our hearts. It heals our souls. Take a moment to write down every evening 3 things you're grateful for. That is going to truly set you up for some sweet dreams. And the last one I want to share with you from my bedtime checklist is to hydrate. Drink a glass of water before you go to bed and keep one on your nightstand. Your body needs water. And we're busy throughout the day. We're not always drinking enough water. So take some time and just drink a glass of water before you go to bed. If you're not into water, which I know people say that, I don't get it because I actually enjoy drinking water. But for those who aren't, how about have a cup of tea? Hot tea or unsweet iced tea. If it's, the middle of summer, you don't want a hot cup of tea. But a hot cup of tea is a really nice way to wind down the day. That warm just goes inside and makes you feel all cozy. And again, you can do this sitting in bed. Sit in bed, sip your tea, put it on your nightstand, and go to sleep. There you have it. Those are the key points to my bedtime checklist, my evening routine, and I hope that they help you. If there's anything on that list that you're not doing, go ahead and give it a try for a few days and see if you feel any better. I think that you will. But if you don't, that's okay. You gave it a try. Go ahead if you want to check out and get the list. Go to my website because you can download, like I said, it's a long list, and maybe you're writing it down while we were talking. But if you weren't, you can go to my website and download the list from the Rose Gold Mine, and then get to doing. Start working these things into your bedtime routine if you're not already. I'd love to hear what is in your bedtime routine, so please comment below and let me know.